those of you who are, I don't know, you go to a different city, you can't see what other cities say because the Abrahamics you worship have isolated media from city to city. And it was just when I was like 8, we couldn't even see the weather in the city where I was from. Although it didn't matter, it was just us in a different city, and we gave it a shit. I was like, who gives a shit? But like the game pointed out one of the demons around me enslaving me, made one of the demons fucking tell me, like, we can't see the weather, what's going on in the city. And I'm just, every time anyone I know, before I was like 20 and I tried to run for president and realized that there's people, a whole species we must kill, or I'll never be able to even get media attention. To Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Christian, satanic, atheist species. They pointed out to me the game. I don't think they did shit. Just like it hijacks any human to say anything as if they're non-existent beings who don't even exist there and can talk to me about something. Fucking, it told me about some shit. It was like, hey, look, we can't see the weather in the city we're from. So it pointed out to me when I was like 8 years old that every city, okay, so there's like 700,000 cities in USA. USA is like kind of a big landmass. It was quite a conquerization for the Abrahamics to they conquered, they killed off the, after that they killed off the Australian Avos. Before that they killed off the Europeans and enslaved them under their Christianity, satanic, atheist, whatever. There's no one else other than them allowed to have a religion, so it's all the same thing. It's all one devil race. And then, so if you never traveled across USA, you don't understand. It's like pretty big, but it's all the same shit. It's like this vape pen. If I took this 2,000 miles, same thing. It's a vape. 50 million, or no, USA is like almost 1 billion people. Same fucking thing everywhere. Just that one stolen landmass they took. Go ahead and take credit for it. You can take credit for it. You will pay for the credit you have taken. That's how they've set it up, isn't it? That someone else will take the credit for it. It's your land. It's your nation. You're so beautiful. You're a great house slave. Well, house slaves are like roaches in a house to a devil that's taken over, right? So, I mean, you choose your role. They say humans can choose their roles and be their own people. They sure can. COVID showed us that humans have thoughts and they can be their own people. Except for, I think COVID actually showed us that they can have thoughts and they can't do anything on their own. The churches were shut down. They had no thoughts. None of them. There was dead cities. It's just the devil race versus me. And that's all. And so we shall wage war. That is one person versus 78 other people. We shall not look at grass. Oh my God, you killed the grass when you nuked them fuckers. When you fucking bombed them with 80,000 trillion nukes, fucking, which is a much higher number than humans can understand. We get decadillions, centurions, something like that. I'm making up stuff. Making up words. I can't understand it. I failed kindergarten. I don't mean to insult them as much as I mean to put them on notice that their death is. They already signed their death warrants, didn't they? My God, they come to me calling me God. It's like my whole existence on this planet has been the beings here in the fucking way of my life. And now that I'm told I'm God and I control the planet, and I'm shown I control the planet. Fuck being told. I would fucking put a knife in your fucking jugular if you tried to come up to me and tell me that. It took like a year for them to come up to me and start talking to me about I'm God. They come up to me and start saying like, hey, notice like the world is fucking everything you fucking think and say and shit. And they had really good fucking evidence the first year. But some of those people were the people I want the humans to fucking sacrifice for me. And they're not dead. So, it's me versus 14 billion. But I'm winning, aren't I? Wait till COVID 4.5 happens. Because COVID isn't a virus. Until the protections I put upon it are unleashed, are removed, and they are rebuked and removed. And COVID 2020 was actually more about nations being destroyed, but no one remembers that because COVID is the cortex virus, it's the erasure of the non-player character's fucking mind and shit. Fucking, humans are amoebas that evolved from slime. Go back to fucking being slime if you're that stupid. Don't bullshit me. That's going to make it so much worse for everyone else here. And you're not going to have your limbs ripped off and super glued back on 7 million times. Now we're going to jump it up to 18 trillion times if you come at me with some bullshit like that. Fucking so. I think the humans think it's an all or nothing game here, and the humans don't have thoughts. Santa Claus is coming, right? The humans have thoughts. Yeah. The tooth fairy and Santa Claus is coming. It didn't. I wasn't like a fucking 2-day-old after the humans fucking mutilated me and played with my genitals for part of their religious government USA worship they do. All of them combined involved in that. See, that's the great thing about being who they claim I am, is I can come here and I can let them do whatever they want. And then I can make the decision on it's like when they said God came to Babylon and he erased it. Everyone was like, hey, these people are trash. And then God was like, well, let me go down there and see if they're trash. And then he goes down there, and they try to rape his angels. And the homosexual males try to rape his male angels. And then he's like, well, they're dead. And within 24 hours, they're all dead. Unfortunately, it's not that fast right now. I'm trying to summon T-Rex to come around here and fucking destroy everyone in this fucking nation. And that doesn't work. So apparently the T-Rex isn't real. Well, what is real is COVID, bro. And your poison injections and your nation's being shut the fuck down. The stores out here ain't even open after 8 p.m. You have failed. You have failed. Why can't you have thoughts? Like seriously, that's my question. Is why can't the humans have a thought of their own? Other than being terrorist, devil, pedophile motherfuckers. Which, I guess the game, that's the plot line. I come down here and they're like terrorist, devil, pedophile motherfuckers who need exterminated. Trying to get in the way. They're like, oh, he's got to work. He's lazy bones, work, but you can't do anything because I work at McDonald's. And I can't have a slave if you work and do anything. And these people are trash of the highest fucking order in this nation, aren't they? And then Israel rules them. And then the West is their pals. And then the other people are even fucking, like, they at least they could, if they made that claim, they could claim to be that they are primordial slime that has evolved to walking on 2 feet. But we know that's not real, right? Because they haven't said it. And second of all, nothing but lies come from the mouth of the student. There's no past. We rewrite, there's no we. I rewrite the human's past and create their media and their videos and all that. They're trash. They didn't exist. Even the ones I think are good people, like I'm noticing, like Matrix 4, like Keanu Reeves, he must not exist because that was created for me. As my video shows what was happening to me in that world right before I went to see the movie. The only time I would ever pay Hollywood scumbags a dime. I did it because once I met a rich, beautiful woman who worked for the government, worked for Donald Trump, and I missed her because the other people I met were total trash, who were just walking around drilling. There's a woman, as a Malcolm woman, and it's so disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Like, I don't know. I mean, you males disgust me, fucking being bitches like that, too. It's like, really? Why don't you just, I mean, you're a piece of shit, too. Like, you could just get a beer bottle and stick your dick into it for 99 cents. Instead, you get a lazy whore who does nothing. You stick your dick into it and give it once, and give it diamonds and thousands of dollars a year to support it after that one time you got stuck your dick into it. Fucking human trash. And their math failure logic. Santa Claus is coming, bitches, though. Let's celebrate them. Let's leave this note hopeful and happy. Santa Claus is coming, and then Russia and China and COVID 2024, and then Trump's gonna come, and the right wing instead of the left wing in 2020 who burnt down fucking all your fucking cities, fucking, they're gonna come with sniper rifles and bazookas and tanks and nuclear missiles to fucking take over your cities. Ooh, boy. I'm not making it up. This is just the plot line. I'm telling you how it goes. I knew this since, like, I was born. I was like a toddler who was smarter than every adult I ever met combined. For some reason. Maybe I'm overprivileged or something. Yeah, and literally, like, what do you compare, like, a living being versus some non-player character motherfuckers in a game? Are they overprivileged? And they think they're the hero or some shit. And it's like, I guess in this game you realize the shopkeepers and shit are the devils who you end up having to kill, not just, they've been selling weapons to the Koopa Kingdom and all this shit. And beautiful, not at all. Not at all for me, but it is for the other fat, lard ass fucking Jabba hot motherfuckers. They love this world. The NPC, the game can't even produce a partner for me who despises this world, because the game is like the AI generating humans and shit. It's just pure trash. It's low IQ as fuck. It creates people like Jeffrey Epstein and Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, USA. It creates nations like the USA. Like, so it's retarded. And it's trash. And so I've tried to, like, be like a better person and wage my war against the game generating the humans. And I actually, like, I'm smart enough to realize, like, if I went that far, that's the point of this game here, is to allow me to do that, to just see the whole system as shit and everyone in it is pure shit. Because why else would it have sent nothing but pure shit into my life to manipulate me and destroy me? They send these useless, non-existent flesh shells for like 40 years decaying and rotten to tell me things about I'm God and shit like this. It's like, oh, you don't exist, because right now you're a useless, empty fucking flesh shell that's coming to speak to me. And so I realized, like, almost as much as the useless human flesh shells who are devils worshipping the devils I must kill, and realizing that the devil worshippers must die too. And I don't like the word devil because it's Abrahamic, and they tried to scapegoat one group who actually is better than the other group in some circumstances as devils. Whereas the devils and the anti-devils still worship the Abrahamics, who are the disease that needs eradicated. And you're never going to convince any of these demons to stop worshiping their disease. So you must drain their blood from their bodies and drain their earth from their DNA. According to the other Abrahamic religion, science, who also has a bunch of disease DNA worship. And fuck them all. And not in a good way, where I make you have a seizure and you beg to come cook me dinner after 8 hours of having a seizure and flopping about and flooding and destroying your fucking house with your fucking squirting everywhere. Fucking, no, I mean, the way that works. The way that works, my friend. It's the way that works. Isn't it? Santa Claus is coming. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Santa Claus is the way that works. Or it's the way the game is literally pointing out who doesn't exist. Which I think it is. There's no primordial sludge that is all from dinosaur poop. You have no one here has evolved from dinosaur poop. No one here has ever evolved. Humans have not evolved at all if you study them. If you have the intellect to study things, you can see it's all false.